In for the Night is a podcast that discusses movies, random topics, and gives you an excuse to just stay in for the night. Did you say it with me?
I was going to try to, but I was going to fuck it up. So I did not.
I just am like, I'm waiting for people to like be faithful listeners and listen every week, and then they like say it along.
They say it better than me.
They say it better than me.
Ever can.
But the thing is, I try to do different cadences as I go, so it's like, how's she going to say it today? Is she going to add words? I hope so.
I would probably add words.
You just miss it. So
we
had to do one take before, but I didn't even get a chance to say it because Ty has this lovely habit of trying to choose, like mixing up the numbers instead of doing a countdown and then clicking. He goes 2, 5.
That's what I did last time.
3, 4.
And then you get confused, and then you have this look on your face. And
then I just stare at you and wait.
Stare at me and wait.
But anyway, my name's Katie.
My name is Ty, and this is Arrow, our
He's
puppy.
being so bad today.
He is right in the mic.
So if you hear licking, it's just because he's licking Ty because he hasn't showered in a couple weeks.
What? I showered yesterday. Thank you very much.
I'm kidding. Anyway, so let's talk about our week. How was your week? We went to Houston.
That's all I got to say about that.
You got second place. It's not a bad day.
So we had the big tournament this past weekend, and I got second place and basically third place in the main event. I got second place in a 6v6, and I got third in singles. But third did not get paid out anything for singles, which kind of sucks. But still made some money while I was there. Definitely not as much as I wanted. But shout out to my two partners that I played with. I'm going to try to let them know to listen to this because I'm giving them a shout out.
But you can say their initials so they feel special.
Yeah. DD and...
so double D.
MK or MR. He goes by...
I thought it was MC.
He goes by two different names. I just don't know.
I don't know, but he loves you. Man, I was worried you're going to run away together in the sunset.
He does love me. That's why that energy was there. Like, it was there. It was solid.
Like...
A lot of butt grabs.
I met him at the old tournament, and he was talking about his life, and that was sad. But I was like, okay, whatever. You're a strong dude. You'll get over it. And then this time, he's just like all over us, and he was like, dude, you're gonna lose him as your husband. And I'm like, okay.
All right.
Hi, side. But
and shout out to the freaking 6v6 squad. I'm not gonna name everybody's initials. We shot well. We got second.
I can do it. DT, RO, M. Fuck if I know your last name. So M.
Yeah, MR.
MR.
Mm-hmm. It's actually AR.
Oh, yeah. RM. S. Something. We should have looked this up before. I'm really...
Shit, I don't even... I think it's SS.
Something like that. You know who y'all are. So if you're listening to this, thank you so much. We appreciate y'all. You rocked it out.
Yeah, it was an awesome tournament. I mean, I know that it was their first big tournament. They could have ran it a little bit better, but it would still
It was their first big tournament.
I know, that's what I said. It was their first big tournament. It could have been ran a little bit better. I said a little bit. The only hiccup is that there was multiple teams in a bracket, so losers end up having to play winning brackets, which that should not be the case. So,
and also the first day, CL love you to death, but find a venue where we could be inside.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Outside killed a lot of us.
I was waiting for people to pass out because we're in Houston. It's hot and humid.
It was really hot that weekend. It was like 90 something.
It was crazy. So I was like, everybody drink water.
I mean, it was good once we went back inside. But I mean, the venue was cool. Like the food there was good.
Bar was expensive.
I mean, I'm used to bars where you get a double and they charge you like half the price to get a double. I mean, a single and they charge you half the price to get a double or something like that. I'm bougie, but not that bougie where I have to spend $7, so $14 for a well double. Like, that's ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
So
It's over. We paid it.
It happened. We paid it, and it was a fun thing. So
I want to say something about our Airbnb. So we were in a sketchy neighborhood. The Airbnb itself was fine. It was cute. It was like 350 square feet. It was black owned and operated. So she was very into the arts, and she had a record player there with only black artists on record, which was kind of cool. And then she had black magazines and a black cookbook, and I was like, damn, like these are like features that I was like looking around while you were still playing, and
the only channel you can get is BET.
No,
just kidding.
No, she had it set up so we had like Netflix and Hulu,
all the streams,
Amazon. So we got all the things, and so on Saturday I was like sitting there. I was hot, I was tired, and I just did not. It was not an important day that I needed to be there to support, so I was like, bye.
Deuces.
So at 7 I went back to the Airbnb, showered.
And our tab was cheaper.
Obviously. Anyway, so it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was a long drive though. There and back. It was
8 hours. Yeah, it was pretty solid.
But we got there, we got back. It was not bad.
Only traffic on the way down. Back up was legit.
You slept the whole time. You slept the whole time.
Well, I had a freaking rough, Sunday night. So it was a long, long day. I mean, we didn't even start until what?
Well, y'all played cornhole.
Yeah, we played cornhole. Yeah, but cornhole had been done. And then he didn't start winning singles for... Well, we didn't start until like 5, almost 6. We should have started at 2, I think.
Yeah. Anyway. It was good. It was good what it was. It's a learning situation.
Got to see all the peeps. That's why I like going to tournaments, is to see all the beer pong players. I
made friends. I made a lot of friends.
I did too. I got a lot of ads this time because I guess I played pretty fucking well. So.
Oh, people like you. I like how people were saying that you're shit. Like they haven't even played you, and they're like, "Oh, he's shit. He doesn't know how to play." And then you should like turn up, and it's like, "Oh,
fuck." He's that good, huh? Shit. I didn't know.
And so I got one guy to consistently call me daddy. So
yeah, he did.
I don't think he knew my name.
He said he hurt you hurt his feelings when you said that because you said call me daddy. And
no, he said walked up to me. He was like, "Okay, sir," and I was like, "I prefer it when you call me daddy." And he was like,
"Well, I also heard it was the light skinned black guy. It was during a game because he's like he said it to me afterwards. He's like You said, call me daddy, and you made the cut. Yeah. And he's like, well, fuck, I guess I got to call you daddy.
It was, I didn't play in the tournament. I was just playing if people wanted to practice. But I was most proud of, it was against RL and, there's somebody good.
F, I don't know his last name, but just say F. I know who it is.
F, okay. So RL and F we were playing against, and they were killing us. They were. It was
DF. That was F is his last name.
So yeah. Yes, that's it. I like him. He's so sweet.
I know he's a sweetheart. I like him.
We were playing against them, and they were killing us. Like we made 2 cups, and they made all 10, and they were like, "Run it back," and so we did.
We had 8 cups left because I was shooting terrible. I was adjusting my shot, and we actually Wifey made 4. And I made 3. No, we had 9 left then because we had 2 cups left. We must have had 9. I don't think we made.
Because I made the first one. So we only made 1 cup.
I didn't make anything after that. That's right. So she made 4. I made 3. We had 2 cups left, and I missed 2 rack, which I should not have missed. So that was like huge, like comeback for a co-ed team. It was pretty damn awesome, and Wifey was shooting extremely well.
But everybody's like, "Why aren't you playing?" And I was like, I have to explain this. Okay, I like playing beer pong, but I'm not passionate about it. I don't want to be with a passionate partner who cares. Because if we lose, I don't want you being butthurt and hate me later. So if I have a partner who just does not give 2 shits about it, I will play with you till the day is long. We're going to have a blast.
That's like a waste of money, though.
That's why I think we should have a separate like group of people who are obviously not going to win and they don't really care. But
the way you shot in that game against them, you could have.
I know, but it was just like, that's a fun game, and there's nothing riding on it. So I guess I didn't have stress. I was like, oh, it's a fun game. It's not like
I know the reasons why you shoot. You shoot well until you get to a certain point of alcoholism.
Okay, whatever. Anyway.
That's the way it is. Because you shoot, like, when you get on that, like, medium where I try to get to, but it's fucking hard. Like, I can shoot hundos left and right. And same thing with you. You can make cups consistently.
All right. Well, anyway. So,
anywho, it was a fun tournament.
Okay. I enjoyed it. Overall. We're here to talk about movies now. So.
Yeah, until next time.
Until next time. But we're hoping to run another tournament soon. But also, we need to get new chairs in here because these are hurting my back. All right. Do you remember the movie?
Yeah, it was Truman Show.
All right.
We just watched it.
You struggled for 2 seconds.
I did, because I thought you were talking about the next one.
No. So the Truman Show we watched. Do you want to read the synopsis?
I always like to read a synopsis because you
struggle. I like how that's longer and you still read it, but you can't read our short little intro.
No, because that one word messes me up. I want to say for instead of it or in or whatever it is.
That's not any of the words.
So we saw The Truman Show, which came out in 1998, and it was an hour and 43 minutes. It's got an 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb. 95% rotten tomatoes. I
think we have to start saying rotten potatoes.
I know, we just gotta say rotten potatoes. Like, I always want to say that, not tomatoes.
And then when we score, we can say how many fresh potatoes we have.
And it's got a 4.2 out of 5 on Letterboxd, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, that's
94% like this movie. Holy crap, Google users. So the synopsis is Synopsi, peni.
Penis, peni.
Bless me. I do that all the time. Peni. He doesn't know it, but everything in the Truman Burbank's Jim Carrey's life is part of a massive TV set. Executive producer Christoph Ed Harris orchestrates The Truman Show, a live broadcast of Truman's every move captured by hidden cameras. Christoph tries to control Truman's mind, even removing his true love. That was rough. Sylvia, I do not know how to say that name. Natasha Michelon. That was close. From the show, and replacing her with Merle, Laura Linney.
Merle.
From
not Merle. Merle.
Merle. She's from if you've all seen Ozark. I was getting there.
I don't know, you're struggling over there.
I am. I just woke up 10 minutes ago. So
no, you didn't.
I did. Don't tell everybody the true one. As Truman gradually discovers the truth, however, he must decide whether to act on it. Maybe I should let you read it.
Maybe I should just do it. Take two.
Please.
Click.
Yeah, take two. Release date June 5th, 1998. Director Peter Weir. Starring Jim Carrey, Laura Linney, Noah Emmerich, Natasha Michelon, however you say that. Holland Taylor, and Ed Harris. It was in Florida. Location was Seaside, Florida. Nice.
Because it's Sea Haven as their town.
And it got some awards for that movie too.
Yeah, they did. It was actually a really good movie back in the day. It is a really good
movie.
Back in the day.
Never freaking seen it. And plus it had my boy Jim Carrey. One of my favorite actors.
What would JC do? But it's not Jesus Christ. It's Jim Carrey.
It's Jim Carrey.
Oh my God. We need a shirt that says that.
We do. Well, I mean, now you just said it on there. People are going to probably make it.
I'll make it.
You got to patent it.
TM. Trademark. That's my song. Did you like it?
I did. It was the greatest song ever.
I should have brought another beer for you.
Triple platinum. Yeah, it's not twist off.
I told you it's not. Okay, so this fucker, I love him to death, but goddamn, he's like he irking me.
Though, babe?
My eye is.
But do you, babe?
My eye is twitching for how frustrating you are.
I love you so much. It doesn't matter what you do. I still love you. But me, you want to go on that show Snapped.
I'm going to be a star on that, guys. Swear to God. Swear to fucking God. They're going to remake that. You're gonna spill that on
I
equipment.
probably am. I'm going to spill it on the laptop.
You should do like the little like lean over and try to sip it out before it.
Yeah, and then it's going to fall everywhere. I should probably get a sip now before I. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Watching this is a struggle. Oh, he didn't spill any of it. Wait, did you? Good job.
Skills.
Anyway, so the wife's name is not Merle.
It's Merle.
Okay, Merle. I intentionally.
Merle.
Okay, if anybody watches Parks and Recreation, there's a scene on there. I know y'all are like shouting this, but Ron Swanson is my favorite character. He is my spirit animal. Like, I am him, but in female form, slightly jollier.
Slightly jollier.
Highly aggressive.
Highly aggressive.
We went. Okay, so we're stupid. Well, we're not stupid. We're kind of doomsday prepping.
Yeah.
Like on a low end. It's not like we're building a bunker or anything, but we don't know that we are building a bunker, fuckers. So if you try to kill us, we'll kill you first.
That's true.
And so we went to Tractor Supply, and he had a list of stuff we need to get: puppy food, we need cat litter. Like, that's like cheaper area. So if you're shopping for animals, it's usually they have cheaper food. And we walked past the axes and the Bowie knives and the saws, and guess what we bought?
We bought machetes. We bought a saw.
And then we bought axes online.
And we bought axes. Yeah, that's right.
And throwing knives.
And we bought throwing axes and throwing knives online. So we're going to get a lot of practice in.
And I like every time I go to the store, I usually grab like a couple cans of food or something that is non-perishable to put into our food supply, because swear to God, guys, it's coming.
Hey, if y'all are not prepping, y'all probably should
at least have a couple gallons of water hanging out. Like,
it's shit's coming in a handbasket and a hailstorm. It is coming. I just made that up.
Oh, I was like,
handbasket. Literally just made it up.
Handbasket and a hailstorm.
Yeah.
We need to write that down. I'm writing that down. That's cute. I want that as a sticker.
A handbasket would not last in a hailstorm.
Wait, what did you say?
A handbasket in a hailstorm. Shit's coming like a handbasket in a hailstorm.
Coming. Is it spelled COMING or CUMING?
CUMMING.
Shit is coming.
Shit is coming.
Oh my God. So gross.
I hope everyone got a mental picture on that.
In a hand basket. And I'm spelling it out literally while I'm talking to y'all. So enjoy it. I can spell.
I cannot.
I
cannot.
How do you spell Jane, babe?
How do you spell Jane?
Remember last time you were trying to spell Jane and you were not spelling it right?
What was I spelling?
Jane, the autopsy of Jane Doe. That was our last episode.
Oh, I think I was spelling Joan, like Joan of Arc.
Oh. Do you know how to spell Joan?
No. JEON.
JELLO.
Is it? Oh. IHATE exclamation point her.
Exclamation-y. What is wrong with you?
Angry Orchard. I've only had like one.
Okay, so let's talk about the movie.
Cheap Date.
Oh, no, you're not.
No, I'm not.
I want to go to the fanciest place and buy all the brand names.
All the brand names. Twice.
No, seriously, like, he has more brand name shit than I have ever had in my existence.
This is true. And more clothes. And more shoes. And I need more shoes.
Why?
And more clothes.
What? I don't understand. You don't wear any of them.
Because we don't go out that often. I want more, like, adulty clothes. I have a lot of 20-year-old clothes. I want, like, more dress shirts. You know, more, like, nice pants or slacks or jeans or something.
I know what nice pants are.
That's why I can't even wear those white ones anymore. I got those like 10 years ago and I can't even wear them.
You should not wear white.
I should wear white. Well, I got them too tight and I end up getting thick.
Thicker than a snicker.
Thicker than a snicker. So I can't even wear them.
Anyway, we're just talking about ourselves a lot today. But Truman Show, I really, really liked it. So starting off, It's a show, like if you didn't understand what Ty was talking about in the synopsis.
Probably not.
It's a show about this guy who at birth was on camera. So he was adopted to a corporation, which I actually put on here. So he's the world's first baby that's adopted by a corporation, legally adopted by a corporation. And so they filmed him as he was giving birth, and then throughout his life, he just had cameras on him, but he was unaware. One of the first things that was mentioned in the opening scene was how wait, I actually wrote it down. We've become bored with actors who give phony emotions. And so he wanted to deliver somebody who gave real emotions. And so that's what Truman was. And so from birth till his 30s, that's what it was. He just was giving true emotions. He was interacting with people who knew who he was real, but they were actors. And so Merle... throughout the movie, it like bothers me because people are actually like that. She was like, this cocoa is the best cocoa I've ever had. I've had other cocos, but this is the best.
Argument, and she brings that up, and that shit happens in real life too.
I have friends. They'll be like, oh, have you tried this X, Y, and Z? I know you drink this, but like, let's say it's wine. Have you tried this wine? Oh, I've had this wine. It tastes so much better than that wine. I've had that before, but this is way better. And I'm like, are you a robot?
They are a robot.
Probably. I broke the pen again.
Yeah, because you keep messing with it.
I don't know which way to go. Okay.
You broke it. It's done.
I fixed it.
Nope, you broke it.
Anyway, so that was really interesting. I like how it really was catered to him.
Yeah, he was, like it said, he was the star of the show. Or no, he has the most, when he ran away, he has the most famous face in the world. Because he's literally been on that show for 30 years, and everybody, like, in that time, United States was watching him.
Everybody was. And I enjoy the fact that it had, like, a twinge of the 1950s-esque. Where Meryl was riding a bike around in her old nurse's attire.
That's what I was like, that was weird.
And then other people dressed in more suit attire, women dressed in dresses, very 1950s, like Joan and Beaver Cleaver, Joan and
Never
something
seen
Cleaver,
it, whatever that is.
Leave It to Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver, that's the name of it.
Yeah, Leave It to Beaver, but Joan was the wife on it, I believe.
Oh, I didn't watch Leave It to Beaver.
June Cleaver.
I have no idea. Whoopi Goldberg, Cleaver.
Yes! Oh my God, that's what it is.
That's it.
There it is.
I knew we were going to find it eventually.
Oh my God, I love Whoopi Goldberg. So, one of my favorite parts. I know this movie is actually really good. I really enjoyed it through it, like from start to finish. My favorite parts of this movie is when he's looking in the mirror, because that's what everybody does. You act. Mm-hmm. And don't tell me you don't act. John, stop shaking your head. You know you act in the mirror. I don't know. And somebody's like, oh shit.
Damn it. How'd she know my name?
Fucker, I watch you.
I'm watching you.
Just kidding. Where am I?
No, she is. She's not kidding.
And so the first one is when he's a mountain climber who broke his legs.
That's what it was?
I think so.
I did not
And it was
get
like,
that.
leave me, damn it. Leave me. Get to the top.
He broke his arm.
No, he broke his legs because he couldn't walk.
He said something about an arm.
Anyway, and so, like, at the end of this whole play with himself, he's like, I want you to use me as an alternative source of food.
Yeah. And then he's like, wait.
And then he was like, that's gross. Eat me, damn it. That's an order. I liked that.
I like Jim Caddy.
And so at the beginning it says day 10,909. And as the movie was playing, I actually did the math, even though they kind of said it throughout the whole thing. But I just wanted to do the math for my mental capacity that I could.
Just to check their math. Because I didn't think 10,900 something days was 30 years. It just doesn't seem like it. It's 29.
29.8.
Yeah, it's almost 30 years.
And so if
like
he made it to 10,950, he would have made it to his 30-year birthday.
Yep. And he would have been 30 all on a show.
That's crazy.
But he's
30
gonna be
years.
fucked up when he goes into the real world, though.
But Sylvia's coming to get him.
She's going to teach him.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Or that like relationship's only going to last a week because she's crazy. Maybe she is really schizo.
She could be schizo.
But I think it was funny that he fell in love. Like, I believe in love at first sight, sure, whatever. But it was like he was like gonna marry her that day if he could have. I don't know why they didn't let him.
Because that's not part of the show. She wanted to ruin it.
I feel as if when he was sitting there staring at her awkwardly, if somebody's staring at you awkwardly, yawn. Because if they are, it's forcibly like nature to yawn. And so you'll know if they're staring at you. Just a side tip.
What?
So if you're a creeper in the distance staring at me, and I feel like I look at him like, okay. It is human nature, unless you're a sociopath, to yawn back.
Oh, like if someone's staring at you to yawn and see if they yawn back?
That means they're staring at you. It means they're watching you. They saw you yawn, so they're yawning.
Oh. I mean, you don't have to do that. You just look at them and see they're staring at
Sometimes, you. Like, oh, I'm looking at... Oh, no, that's too far. Oh. I'm not looking at you.
Oh, well, true.
At the gym...
Well, you can kind of tell when someone's looking at you and not looking at you.
But sometimes it's weird if you're... Like, at the gym, I'll be staring off in the distance. And it's, like, towards a person, but not really at a person. And they'll be like... And I'll be like... I'm just sitting here staring. That's
they probably think you're psycho.
Oh, I hope so. Get off my fucking machine. And they brought up a word in this movie that I brought up from law-abiding citizen. Caboodle.
Oh, kitten caboodle?
Kitten caboodle. Because the little girl was playing with her little caboodle. And if anybody knows what a caboodle is, it is a little tackle box of jewelry shit.
That's what a caboodle is?
That's what I know it as.
I never knew what a caboodle was.
It's like a caboodle.
Saying it over and over and over again is not going to get me to understand
it's a caboodle.
it better.
It's usually pink and yellow, and it has the little plastic beads in it, and like little like rubbery strings.
What's a caboodle? It's a caboodle.
With a kitten.
See, that's what I think. I thought it was like a kitten handbag. Basically, like you hold a kitten in there. Kitten caboodle.
Why don't I have one of those?
Why don't you?
I want the little hoodie with the cat area so Gordon can be with me always.
That is true. And then Nellie could be with me always.
She would love that.
She would. She was already trying to like forcefully get on me right now.
She'll attack anybody who tries to attack her.
Where is she? Oh, sitting over there.
Staring off in the distance.
Staring off at the wall like a little creeper. I think she's psycho.
So moving forward, we need to get through this. I forgot his name. I was going to call him Tom. Truman.
Tom Show? The Tom Show?
Truman is making a face out of magazine pieces, and I like that he lies to the newspaper guy. He's like, oh, and my wife needs this. Oh.
He doesn't give two shits about Merle.
Doesn't give two shits.
Doesn't give two shits about Merle.
But every time you say Merle, I think of the Merle from The Walking Dead, where he lost his head.
I think of, that's Merlin. I was thinking of Arrow. Yeah, but Merle is from Walking Dead, that's right. The brother of...
Daryl.
Daryl and Merle.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce it. So, his dad died... Oh, wait. Making faces out of magazines. That was really creepy. That is very... What is it called? When you take letters and put them in, like, from a magazine and make a ransom note? Ransom note. It's ransom notey.
I mean, he was looking for her, so it is. He thought they were kidnapped.
Yeah, but he literally called Fiji's information to find her. But the funny thing is, she didn't exist.
Yeah, he called Fiji, but that's obviously not. They control all the lines, babe.
I didn't even think about that.
Obviously, he didn't call Fiji.
You know, it was just funny that his attempt was to call Fiji.
Yeah, just like he wanted to go to Fiji just because the dad said that she was taking her to Fiji, even though she wasn't in Fiji.
I want to go to Fiji.
I want to go to Fiji. I want their Fiji water.
So when his dad dies in a boat accident, but he shows up back on, he broke into the set, I guess. And you said something when he was on the street and Truman sees him and he's like, Dad? And then they tear him away. Like, do you remember what you said?
Do I remember what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's against him.
Everybody's working against him.
Yeah, everybody's working against him.
I don't think you understood what the movie was about.
At that time, no.
Until, like, later. But everybody was working against him because they have to set a scene and they have to keep it consistent.
Well, they need to put on a show for America, so yeah.
But, and so everybody's working against him. And then his mom definitely is the blame trippy mom. I don't blame you at all, even now.
Mm-hmm. Stab her in the throat.
Hated her. He just needs to hear my voice and he'll come running. Fuck you. Nobody likes you.
And then Dad was like, no, let me try. Son, come here. It's Dad. Let's talk.
Okay, so the thing I feel really bad about is his best friend that he confided in is in on it too. Obviously, he's.
Well, I think the friend kind of felt a little bad when he was talking to him when they were sitting on the broken bridge. He was like, and I wouldn't lie to you. He started, like, you could hear the breaking in his voice.
The guy was talking to him in his ear.
Yeah, but he was also, I think it did bother him too.
I hope so. I hope it wasn't just acting. I hope it wasn't acting because
everybody was happy that he left besides Christoph, the maker. Because
it was his dad, technically.
I mean, the dude was working with him for 30 years. Truman made him all that money. Like he was
in the moon.
I mean, he literally made like a planet within itself. Like he can control the sun, he can control the weather, he can control the water, he can control temperature, he can control everything. Like that had to be very expensive to build, and he did it all for Truman. So I mean, I'm pretty sure Christoph felt a little pain when he left, 100%.
Well, yeah, and it was technically his son.
How was that technically his son?
Because he was the corporation. He was the guy who adopted him.
He adopted him. Yeah, that's true. And he said he was there when he lost his first teeth, and you see he was laughing when he lost his first wisdom or his first baby teeth or something like that. He was kind of like his dad. That's saddening.
You're just getting that now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
A little bit.
Another thing I want. Why are you mean to me?
What did I say?
Your face.
You heard that?
I'm not deaf. Anyway, moving forward. So I wanted to bring up something I think you were confused about, but I don't know. When they were looking at pictures, the photo albums, and the mom and the daughter leave, or the mom and the wife leave, and they're gonna go drop her off, and he's like looking at a picture of him and Meryl, and she's crossing her fingers.
I wonder why she's crossing her fingers.
Because you've never done that, where you're telling a lie and you cross your fingers doesn't mean it's not true. So if I'm lying to you, I'm like, I'm a purple elephant, and I have my fingers crossed behind my back.
I thought usually you say fingers crossed to like keep a promise or something.
Yeah, like there's different aspects of it, but I always remember as a kid be like, oh, I'm gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna cross my fingers so you can't see it, and so that. I
vaguely remember that, but I also don't remember my childhood.
And so she's crossing her fingers at her wedding.
And I like how she puts it like blatantly right in the picture.
She's like holding the bouquet of flowers.
She could have did that a little bit more secretive.
Maybe just a little bit. I'm looking through my notes because I write everything. Do you have anything you want to talk about?
I mean, I like his line at the end.
I do too.
If
I don't see you.
He's like, good morning, and if I don't see you, good afternoon and good night.
No. You're like the Asian family who's like, good afternoon.
They said it very bad.
Good after morning.
Good after night. Good evening.
It's like, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Oh. But he says good morning first.
Good morning, and then they talk and be like, and if I don't see you.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I like that. I'm going to start using that. I'm going to steal it. Hopefully they didn't patent it.
I don't think you'll remember.
Probably not.
But
when he says that, I teared, guys. I did tear.
He did cry. He cried a lot.
When he finally was sitting there at the door at the end, for the old spoiler alert, for those who haven't seen it, you need to watch it. It's a good show. But at the end, when he was finally leaving his isolated planet, that was what? It was
so huge.
It was huge. It was like maybe an eighth of the planet or something. It was giant.
It wasn't.
They say you can see it from far away because
you can see the Great Wall of China from out.
Well, the Great Wall of China goes on for 30 million miles.
That's not true.
Your face. Anyway, it was at the very end when he's standing at the door about to walk through it to leave his little small planet, big planet.
Little small planet, big
little
planet.
small big planet.
It's in Florida.
Anyway, and then he says that phrase and he leaves and gives a bow. It was just sad, and everybody was cheering, he's finally free.
He's ending his performance.
My favorite, my favorite part.
Bathtub?
The guy in the bathtub was very excited. No, it was the security guys. They were sitting in there. He's like, "Oh, he got free." They're like, "Well, shit. What else is on? Where's the TV guide?" Because they've been watching that shit for 30 years. That's all they've been watching. And they don't even know what else is to watch.
So everybody felt that feeling when your favorite TV show is...
Keep going.
Uh-oh. Nelly wants out. There she goes. My brain just stopped.
Yeah, that's why I said keep going.
I was trying to, but it was distracting.
It's not my fault.
What was your point? Oh, how people feel at the end of their favorite TV shows when there's no more episodes. That's hard. That's
and
rough.
That's another thing that got me sad too. It's when Supernatural ended, and y'all are probably gonna judge me, and y'all can judge me all you want. I'm gonna get so many text messages probably. My two favorite, I don't know if they're sitcoms, but my two favorite shows was Vampire Diaries.
Oh,
yeah, you're probably way off. And the
originals. I was going to say Vampire Diaries and Supernatural.
Yeah, I already said Supernatural. So Supernatural, they were on for 15 years. Vampire Diaries were on for 8 years. And the originals were on for 5 years. It was a spin-off for Vampire Diaries. And when those ended, especially Supernatural, that shit was saddening. And those two guys are from Texas. Represent. One's from Austin, one's from San Antonio.
Great.
Wow.
All right, so that's our movie today. What's your score of it? Hey, and a quick reminder, people, he never likes any of the movies I choose.
Yeah, finally she chose a good one.
He enjoyed all of them are good.
I had to beg her to choose a good one.
Fucker. Anyway, what's your score?
What's your score?
I'm going to give this a 10.
Wow.
This has always been one of my favorites. I've seen it.
First 10?
I think I've given other 10s.
No, you haven't.
Cabin in the Woods.
You didn't give it a 10.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I think you said 9. You've been
9.
giving 9 has been your highest, or 9.5.
I have to say this one's my 10 because it's been a childhood favorite. I've watched it many times, and I really like it. And it has Jim Carrey, one of my favorite actors.
See, I need to watch it again now, so I can more understand and because I always have to watch good movies or movies like this multiple times so I can get everything and understand everything.
All the nuances.
I did not know what the fuck was going on in the beginning. I was like, what is happening? What is happening?
Okay. What's your score?
What is happening?
I explained it to you. What's your score?
Rude. I would say 9.
Really?
I mean, I want to give it a 10, but I was so confused. And then I couldn't fully enjoy it because I didn't know what was happening.
Well, that's kind of how you learn about it at the end.
And that's what I was telling you about Sweet Girl, too. And you're like, nah, man.
I was there. I was almost to that. I almost got it.
You almost had it. You were close. I mean, you did call it, but then that was the same thing with me. When I saw the guy come back alive, I was like, wait, Like, what the fuck is going on? And then you find out later on that he actually did die. You're like, so I was right.
Okay, we already talked about that movie. All right, so we have to move
Hater.
on. What is our topic?
I don't know. What is the topic?
You really don't know. What's your 3 wishes? If a genie, if a genie in a bottle.
I meant to write mine down. You stopped me last time too, so I never even wrote.
Because you were trying to do it before our episode that we weren't even talking about it. So this is more organic thinking about it. So if a genie, you rubbed a lamp, not too hard.
No, you got to rub the shit out of it.
Gentle.
Rub the shit out of it.
Play with the head. Okay.
Yes. Play with the little spout. It's like the eye of a...
Do you like that? Do you like that? And then like the genie's like...
Genie's like, no, I don't.
Wishes.
You get 0 wishes now.
Oh, that's terrible. So if you get 3 wishes from a genie, what would they be? Obviously, like there's always... Okay, but you can't wish for more wishes. That's dumb.
Well, obviously I'm not going to wish. I'm going to give 3. I already know my 3.
You know your 3? I thought you said you need to write them down. Okay, so I want...
Well, can we do one at a time?
Yeah, I'm going to do one and then you're going to do
good.
one. So what I want is... How do I say this? I want endless amounts of money. I don't have to be insanely wealthy right now. It's just money comes at me all the time. And it's like I don't have to worry about money.
Like how much money, though?
That I will be stupid comfortable.
So a multi-billionaire.
No, I don't need all that money right now. I'm just saying I need like money where I don't have to worry about bills.
So like when you win a lottery, say you win like 500 million and you get certain amount, it's like every year you get a certain amount type thing.
How about, okay, so every single year I get $1 million. I don't need more than that.
There you go.
So there's no end to it. Taxes are already taken out. The end game is I get $1 million a year.
There you go. So you
for the rest of my life,
like 1.7 million, but
for the rest of my life.
There you go. Okay. My first one is obviously going to be a money thing too. I wish to be a multi-billionaire.
It's not like people who are multi-billionaires, you greedy fucks. You don't need that money.
No, you don't.
You can't spend that money.
Like, I will give some to charity. I'll give some to
so
my family,
how many multis?
Friends.
How many multis do you need to be multi-billionaire for you?
Shit, I don't know. I didn't think about that.
Well, when people say I want to be a multi-millionaire,
technically a multi-billionaire is you basically make
more than
$1 billion
plus
a year.
No, it has to be more than $1 billion because you can be a billionaire, which is $1 billion.
Okay, so then I would say yearly I get, let's just say 1.5 billion.
Why do you need that money?
Why not? Other people can have it. Why can't I?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, your second one.
My second one is...
My second one's gonna be controversial, probably.
Mine's probably gonna be controversial too, because I'm just like thinking.
We might be thinking the same thing.
I had some not altercations, but issues at the store this morning when I went to grab like my vegetables, and
just say it.
I want all the dumb people to like get off the fucking planet. I'm done. I'm done. Like, this lady was talking on her phone, walking slow in front of me, and then she cut me off and stood, like, crossed over the line to enter to, like, check out. And I'm holding my shit, and she's on her phone, and then she looked at me, and she rolled her eyes and started laughing at me. And she's like, I'm standing in front of this girl. And I'm like... And she wasn't even in line. She just walked away and started laughing with this other girl behind her. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's how people get shot.
I'm over it. I'm really over it. I want all dumb people like that. And if you take a fucking phone call in a room with a group of people, walk the fuck outside. I'm done with that bullshit. Do not take a phone call next to me. I will slap you.
Do it.
People yelling on their phone.
Laughing real loud.
Fuck, I don't give a fuck about your conversation. Congratulations, you have somebody who wants to talk to you. Like, I don't.
It's because you don't.
I really don't. Sorry, that's my rant for 2 seconds.
All right. So mine's going to be not the same, but kind of the same. Not really. It's probably going to be a good one. Anyway, My second wish is I would like to get rid of the mindset of racism. I want everyone to view everyone as equal.
I like that. That's not controversial at all. That's smart.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
Because that would pretty much end all wars. That would end all hate, pretty much.
That would end mostly all hate because a lot of hate.
Am I racist for hating stupid people?
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, but that's not the race.
But it's not
racism.
race. It's not race. It's
I guess
being.
That's hate.
So is it beingism?
Beingism?
I hate your state of being.
I hate your state of being. I'm racist towards your state of being.
I'm just racist against you. Sorry. Not sorry.
Like those people that say, I'm not racist towards a certain race. I'm racist to everyone.
No. I'm not racist. I hate everyone equally.
Yeah, that one. Jesus, I just ruined that.
No, I am not racist at all, but I hate people who are stupid. So if you act stupid around me and I have the inclination that I want to slap you, I hate you. Anyway, moving forward.
You sound like a valley girl.
I hate you.
I love that for you.
I love that for you, but not for me.
That's basically what they're saying. Without saying it.
Oh my God, that's the best insult.
Yeah, I don't know what my third one is.
Okay, I have one. Because I don't need money. I don't need all this shit. I don't need a fancy ass house. We have a nice house. I want free healthcare across the board. And a cure for cancer. And a cure for cancer. And a cure for all the diseases
there is a cure for cancer, and there is a
you
cure
know what?
for all those
I wish it was open
people
healthcare.
Make it so fucking expensive that no one can afford it besides rich motherfuckers.
Open healthcare, because you can't lie that if there's a vaccine or a cure for something, you have to give it to the people who need it, and they don't have to pay a dime, because that's like that shit. Everybody be dying from random things that could easily be cured. It's just they can't afford it. That's not fair. You HIPAA. You signed an oath, motherfuckers. You're supposed to help people whether they can afford it or not. And so if you're only in it, if you're a doctor and you're only in it to make $1, you are going to get hit by a bus tomorrow. I am calling that shit.
Hit by a bus. 2 buses.
Because it's almost like
that
HIPAA.
ass.
I think it's called the HIPAA, right?
Yeah.
So it's like HIPAA, but hit-a.
hit the
But
ass.
Hit it by a bus.
Hit it. Jesus.
I'm cute.
What was it? I was gonna say something. You made me forget now.
Sorry. Hit it by a bus. I'm funny. Okay, go forward.
I can't remember. So my third one. Oh yeah. So my third one is probably it's taking a little piece out of Supernatural actually, because there's a scene in there where Jack, for those who've seen Supernatural, you know what I'm talking about. I think it was the last season, or maybe second to the last season. Jack becomes basically like God.
Jack Sparrow?
And no, he becomes like God, and he can basically make people do things. So, and one of them, he was tired of people lying, so he said that he basically got rid of everyone's ability to lie. And it actually caused chaos in the show. So I'm kind of taking a little bit of that, because, I mean, if it causes chaos, then I guess in a way it causes chaos. But that's to each their own, I guess. But I would like, my third wish is I would want people not be able to lie, basically. Or should I say no fake people?
Okay, Pandora, that's...
No, I'll say not being able to lie. Because I think that's just, that causes a lot of, or right there, that causes a lot of hate. That causes a lot of arguments. That causes a lot of shootings. That causes a lot of things.
But okay, so then I'm going to counter that, because I think you're going to change your mind, because lying is acting. Lying is writing stories.
That's different, though. You're
is
acting.
It really? But it's lying.
It's in a movie.
It's lying emotions. It's not happening in real life.
Okay, unless I can say the difference between acting and real life, then yeah, I would say that then, if that's possible to do. So if you're
So
lying,
a vengeful lie.
so if you're, yeah, well, just, I mean, I wouldn't say lying in general.
Mine were so much better than yours, just FYI.
I don't think so. I think it could be a legit thing.
Okay, but okay. Everybody, we want to hear your theories. Do you think that's a good one? Okay, so email in. We will read it in, not next episode, but the next episodes we're not qualified. And so write in. Do you think that's a good one? Why or why not?
All of ours, not just that last one.
Yeah, because yours sucks. No,
Okay.
Okay. We had an okay fight, and I won.
No, she didn't. She wished she won. She just stopped, and I kept going.
Anyway, so those are our wishes. That was fun. Anyway. We have to keep on going. That was really fun. I really I hate you. Anyway.
It's anywho, not anyway.
I say anyway.
No.
So next episode is very, very special episode. Do you know why?
Why? Because we're not qualified?
No.
Why?
It's my birthday.
Well, that's not... You said it's a very special episode. Do you know why?
It's a special episode. It's my birthday episode. Bitch.
If we did it on your birthday, yeah.
But then it wouldn't be on my birthday.
What?
Shut up.
Your birthday's on Sunday, so technically it will be done on Sunday.
So my birthday, I'm a Gemini, June 12th. I want presents, bitches. No, just kidding. I don't really want presents because it makes me feel awkward when I don't like them.
No, I can already give you a present.
Make the time, like...
I don't know. It's somewhere around that time.
So what, you get to choose the movie next time? So what's the movie?
Movie for next time is Passengers.
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 Not that is like a porno.
Is it? You know this?
I don't know. I said it's like.
Have you seen it? Who's in it?
Jesus.
Jason. It's Passengers.
Passengers with
Jennifer Lawrence,
Chris Pratt.
and Chris Pratt. I didn't even know it was a thing until I was watching, like, on Instagram. They were like doing some making each other laugh, and Jennifer Lawrence was like, during our sex scene, or before our sex scene, I took Pepto-Bismol, and I was like, sex scene? What the fuck are they talking about? And then Chris Pratt was like, during our sex scene, I felt your dick on my leg.
So one of these days, I already requested this from him. I want to do a video for our Patreon page where we try to not laugh, but try to make each other laugh.
I'm going to win.
I'm going to win.
No, I'm going to win because I'm Rick James.
Who's he?
You know who he is.
So I need you to explain it to me because I'm a dumb girl.
A valley girl.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. Anyway, Jesus. So the topic next week is one I'm super excited about. I'm gonna have to I have to look up this stuff, but it's gonna be good, and I'm gonna maybe like look up 2 or 3, and I want a drum roll. Moral dilemmas.
Drum roll, please. Moral dilemmas? Mm-hmm. What does that even mean?
So there's an example moral dilemma is, who do you save? You have like a train.
Like Lala and Fifi.
Like, I'm going to kill both dogs. You have to choose one to save.
Oh, fuck. Jesus.
I know who you would save. You would save Lala. No, it was me or Lala. Who would you have to save? You'd save fucking Lala.
100%.
So those are our things. So Passengers is on Hulu. I looked that up. It is on Hulu, so you can watch it there. Today's movie. So if you're listening to this before you watch the Truman Show you can get on Hulu as well as HBO Max. That's that. A couple other things. Johnny Depp won his defamation trial.
Yeah, well, of course he's gonna win.
Because Amber Heard is awful. Sorry, not sorry.
Like they kicked Amber Heard off, right? But I read something. I don't know how true it is, that the producer or the director and Jason Momoa wanted to keep her on.
No, he didn't. He didn't like her.
It's what it said on this little like. thing.
I think they just wanted to keep her on for like the continuation, because if they pull her off, it might not hit the numbers. But he's gonna have more numbers if they remove her, because nobody's gonna be watching that movie if she's in it.
I mean, maybe there's still a lot of people that like her. I'm pretty sure there's still a lot of guys that would date her too. Because
no,
psycho.
No, she's an awful person. If you like her or want to date her, please tell me why. Like, I want to know, because there's so much shit against her.
Some guys look at just hotness. Like, the guys that just want to, like, jump in her bones. They're like, ooh, I would just still do it. It's like the chick from, for y'all that have seen The 100, one of my favorite TV shows. I was sad when that ended, too. One of the scenes, the girl in there, I can't remember, they called her, it was, Octavia. So Bellamy's sister. She actually like abused her freaking boyfriend. Like she took apparently the what is it, like the acting too far, and she would like, her boyfriend would do something, she would fucking beat him. Like I think she went to jail for a little bit. I don't know how long.
Just so y'all know, I don't beat Ty.
Lies.
Whatever, I do not. I say violent things to you to put you in place. I'm just kidding.
She beats me all the time.
I have more bruises than you.
I have more bruises, and you can't see mine because I'm black.
Oh, so you're just a bruise.
I'm just a big bruise.
Anyway, so next time, please watch Passengers. Also, please come ready to listen about moral dilemmas. Also, the episode after that, we're not qualified. So please, please, please write in your advice questions or stories or anything that's pertaining to the episodes that you're listening to that you just want to write in and talk about. We will read your shit. So do it.
I mean, we'll read your comments and emails. We won't read your shit because that's gross.
Because your shit is coming.
Coming shit everywhere.
But thank you so much for listening. Please go rate, review, tell your friends. This is really important, guys. That's how we grow and get more listeners and entertain more people. That's what we're here for. So please let them know. I spread the word at the tournament, and people I had one girl, she was like, done. Loved it. I love you, P. I love you. If you're listening to this, thank you so much. We're only saying initials because we want to avoid saying people's names just in case they don't want their name said. So
you might try to sue us.
Yeah, we don't want that. Anyway, inforthenightpodcast.com is our website. You can access all the stuff there. If you want to stalk us, we have pictures of us and our pets. Also, you can join Patreon page. Patreon, we do have different tiers. So if you really, really love us, you can actually support us. So dog treats are not cheap. These fuckers are huge.
To buy them. Probably every other week, maybe.
Sometimes, depending on.
And we get like 3 or 4 bags, and they still go through them fast.
So if you want to help support us, we will do videos if you want of us feeding our dogs your treats that you bought them. We'll make sure that they're healthy-ish, but they enjoy treats. So we'll videotape them, and then we'll gobble them up faster than anybody can say. But also, I don't think I mentioned this before, for Patreon page, I did do the shave my head video. So if you want to see the whole video of me shaving my head, that is on there, as well as a couple photos of our dogs being just what they are, dogs. So we're just going to start adding content. So we hope that you enjoyed this enough to join Patreon, or at least write in and tell us how much you love us, as well as tell us some stories and or advice questions. That's what we're here for.
See.
Wow. That's all. I just was peeling off everything. Other than that, that is our episode. We hope you enjoyed it. And if we don't see you,
we will catch you on the flip side.
No, you dumb fuck. No.
What happened?
Good afternoon.
I was going to try it, but it like.
All right, so let's try it again. No. One more time. Okay, and if we don't see you?
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Here we go. Woo!
Peace.